Welcome back to Dr. Ray's Learning Minute. I am Dr. Ray. This is episode 10 in our World War II series, and today we celebrate the moment Paris was finally free.
In August of 1944, Paris, France was under German control as Allied forces, along with the U.S. Third Army, were moving quickly eastward across the country. French citizens in Paris, hearing of the advancing forces and seeing retreating Germans through the city, began to revolt against German control. On August 24th, Allied forces led by U.S. M4 Sherman tanks rolled into the city and, bolstered by partisan resistance, broke through to the city center by nightfall. Less than 24 hours later, with the support of the U.S. 4th Infantry Division, the German occupation of Paris would be forced into surrender. Celebrations in the city would last days and include a U.S. military parade on August 29th, which marched through the city center to the Arc de Triomphe.
It is August 1944, just 2 months after the D-Day landings. Allied forces are racing across France. The Germans are retreating, but Hitler has given the order: Paris must not fall without a fight or even be destroyed. But the people of Paris had other plans. French resistance fighters, ordinary citizens, students, and even police took to the streets, rising up against the Nazi occupiers. For 6 days, the city was in open revolt. Enter General Charles de Gaulle and the Free French 2nd Armored Division. On August 25th, they rode triumphantly into the city, cheered on by Parisians waving flags, ringing bells, and embracing liberation. With barely a shot fired by the Allies, Paris was spared from destruction, and the Nazis surrendered. De Gaulle famously declared, Paris, Paris outraged, Paris broken, Paris martyred, but Paris liberated. It was more than a military victory. It was a symbol, a sign that Europe's darkest days were numbered. What would you be willing to risk for your country, your city, your freedom? If you had lived in Paris during that time, would you have joined the resistance? What does it take to stand up when the cost is high? The liberation of Paris gave the Allies hope, but Hitler was not finished yet. Just months later, in the bitter cold of winter, he would launch one last surprise attack. It would become the largest and bloodiest battle fought by the United States in World War II. That's where we're headed next, the Battle of the Bulge. That's your Learning Minute. I am Dr. Ray, reminding you that history is not just about remembering the past. It's about asking the right questions. Stay curious.